Echoes of the Forgotten Magic. Season 1. Whispers of Destiny. The Awakening. Episode 8. Breaking the Circle. The clearing hums with dark magic as Samba, Nari, and the mentor charge toward the ritual site. The air is thick with tension, and the dark mages, cloaked in shadows, turn to face them, their hands already crackling with energy. The ancient stone structure at the center of the clearing glows faintly, with the runes etched into it, pulsing with the rhythm of the ritual they've begun. The mages have sensed their presence, and the time for stealth is over. Samba leads the charge, his heart pounding as the artifact pulses in his hand. Its blue light flares to life, pushing back the shadows as they advance. He can feel the weight of the moment, the importance of disrupting the ritual before it's completed. If they fail, the mages will gain control over a source of ancient power that could tip the balance of magic in their favor. Nari is at his side, her blade flashing in the dim light as she prepares for the battle ahead. Her expression is focused, her movements precise. Behind them, the mentor follows, his face calm but determined, his hands already glowing with protective magic. Nari, serious but sharp. We need to split their defenses. Samba, focus on the seal. We'll cover you. Samba nods, gripping the artifact tightly as they rush into the clearing. The dark mages immediately raise their hands, sending waves of shadowy energy toward them. Samba reacts instinctively, raising the artifact and channeling its magic into a protective barrier. The blue light flares, intercepting the attacks and sending shockwaves through the clearing. Samba, determined. Go, I'll hold them off. Nari moves quickly, darting toward the nearest mage with deadly precision. Her blade slices through the air as she engages them, her movements fluid and sharp. The dark mage counters with blasts of shadow magic, but Nari's skill and agility keep her one step ahead. The mentor stands beside Samba, raising his hands to summon a barrier of light that shields them from the incoming attacks. His voice is calm but firm as he instructs Samba. Mentor, urgently. You need to reach the center. Place the seal at the heart of the ritual site. Everything depends on it. Samba glances at the stone structure ahead, the runes glowing brighter with each passing moment. He knows the ritual is nearly complete, and if they don't stop it in time, the mages will gain the power they seek. The artifact pulses in his hand, ready to be unleashed. Without hesitation, Samba breaks from the mentor's side, charging toward the center of the ritual site. The dark mages, sensing his intent, focus their attacks on him. Bolts of shadow magic streak through the air, but Samba deflects them with the artifact's power, the blue light flaring brightly as he pushes forward. Dark Mage Leader, furious. You cannot stop what has already begun. The Dark Mage Leader, standing atop the stone structure, raises their hands, summoning a torrent of dark energy that spirals towards Samba. The ground shakes beneath his feet as the magic crashes down, but Samba raises the artifact just in time, creating a barrier that absorbs the attack. Samba, gritting his teeth. I won't let you finish this. With a surge of energy, Samba pushes forward, the artifact glowing brighter as he reaches the center of the ritual site. The runes on the stone structure pulse wildly, their glow growing stronger as the ritual nears completion. Samba quickly pulls out the ancient seal that Leora had given them. His heart races as he places it at the exact center of the ritual circle, the seal glowing with a faint golden light. He knows this is the moment, the final step to disrupt the ritual. Samba, urgently, now. With a deep breath, Samba channels the power of the artifact through the seal. The blue light from the artifact surges into the seal, and for a moment, the entire clearing is bathed in a blinding flash of light. The runes on the stone structure flickered violently, and the dark magic swirling around the ritual site begins to falter. The dark mages scream in fury as the seal takes hold, disrupting the flow of magic and severing their connection to the ancient power they've been trying to control. Dark Mage Leader, screaming in rage. No, this cannot be. The ground trembles as the ritual collapses, the stone structure cracking under the strain. The magic that once pulsed through the clearing now dissolves into the air, leaving the dark mages weakened and disoriented. The blinding light from the seal fades, leaving the clearing in a disorienting silence. The dark magic swirling around the ritual site collapses, dissolving into nothing as the seal takes hold. Samba stands in the center, breathing heavily, his hands still gripping the artifact tightly. His heart races, but there's a sense of victory. The ritual has been disrupted. The dark mages stumble backward, their connection to the ancient magic severed. Their once formidable power now feels hollow, and the air around them is no longer thick with the oppressive force of dark energy. The runes on the stone structure flickered weakly, their light fading as the ritual's energy dissipates. Neri, locked in battle with one of the dark mages, takes advantage of the moment. Her blade flashes through the air as she parries the mage's weakened attacks, her movements swift and precise. The mage falters, unable to maintain the strength of their dark magic, and Nari finishes them with a clean strike, sending the figure crumpling to the ground. Nari, determined, "They're losing power, keep pushing." The mentor, standing at the edge of the clearing, raises his hands to summon a protective barrier around Samba. He watches as the dark mages reel from the disruption of the ritual, his voice steady but filled with urgency. Mentor, encouraging, "You've done it, Samba, but stay sharp, they're still dangerous." Samba nods, his breath coming in short bursts as he steadies himself. The artifact at his side hums softly, its power no longer flaring wildly, but still present, ready to be called upon if needed. He looks toward the dark mage leader, standing atop the crumbling stone structure, their face twisted with fury. Dark mage leader, furious, desperate. "You think you've won? Fool, this is only a setback. The power of the ancient forces will not be denied." The leader raises their hands, summoning the last remnants of their dark magic. Shadowy tendrils snake through the air, crackling with the remnants of the ritual's energy. The ground beneath the stone structure trembles, as if the very earth is reacting to the leader's desperation. Samba, gritting his teeth, "We won't let you take this power." The dark mage leader roars, unleashing the tendrils in a final desperate attack. The shadowy tendrils whip through the air, aiming directly at Samba and the seal at the center of the ritual site. Samba raises the artifact, summoning its blue light to form a barrier. But the attack is powerful, the force of it shaking the ground. Neri dashes forward, her blade ready, but she's forced to dodge as one of the tendrils crashes into the ground beside her, sending debris flying. The mentor stands firm, reinforcing Samba's barrier with his own magic, but the strain of holding back the leader's attack is clear. Mentor, urgently, "Samba, the seal is holding, but the artifact's power is the key. You need to finish this." Samba feels the weight of the moment. Everything comes down to this final strike. The artifact hums in his hand, its energy pulsing steadily, waiting for his command. He knows that this is the last chance to stop the dark mage leader for good. Taking a deep breath, Samba steps forward, the artifact glowing brighter with each step. The blue light pulses in sync with the rhythm of his heartbeat, its power responding to his will. The tendrils of shadow magic swirl around him, but Samba's focus is unshaken. Samba, resolute. "This ends now." With a surge of energy, Samba channels the full power of the artifact. The blue light flares, cutting through the dark magic like a beam of pure energy. The tendrils dissolve into the air as the light pushes forward, striking the dark mage leader with the force of the artifact's magic. The leader stumbles, their body enveloped in the glowing blue light. For a moment, it seems like they might resist, but the power of the artifact is too strong. The dark magic crumbles, and the leader lets out a final, furious scream as the light consumes them, shattering their connection to the ancient forces. The clearing falls silent. The dark mages, weakened and leaderless, collapse one by one, their connection to the ancient power severed completely. The stone structure crumbles, the runes fading into nothing. The ritual is over, and the mage's power is broken. Samba stands at the center of the clearing, the artifact glowing softly in his hand. His body feels heavy, drained from the effort, but a sense of calm washes over him. The battle is won. Nari approaches, wiping her blade clean as she surveys the scene. Her usual smirk is absent, replaced by a look of quiet satisfaction. Nari, softly but proud. You did it, Samba. It's over. The mentor steps forward, placing a hand on Samba's shoulder, his face filled with pride. Mentor, calmly. You've saved the balance of magic. The mage's hold is broken. Samba looks at the artifact, its soft glow a reminder of the power they fought to protect. He knows that while this battle is over, the journey is far from complete. Samba, quietly but resolved. We stopped them today, but this won't be the last time we face the darkness. The clearing is eerily quiet after the battle. The air, once thick with dark magic, now feels lighter, as if the very forest is breathing a sigh of relief. The stone structure at the heart of the clearing has crumbled, the runes that once glowed with the power of the ritual now faint and lifeless. The dark mages, defeated and scattered, lie motionless, their connection to the ancient forces severed completely. Samba stands at the center of the clearing, the artifact glowing faintly in his hand, its power now calm and steady. His body feels heavy, exhausted from the intense battle, but his mind is clear. They did it. They stopped the ritual and broke the mage's hold on the ancient magic. The balance of power has been restored, at least for now. Nari approaches, her blade still in hand, but lowered at her side. Her eyes scan the clearing, ensuring that no threat remains, before she turns to Samba. There's a hint of pride in her voice, though her usual sharpness remains. Nari, calmly, but approving. You handled yourself well, kid. We won't be seeing those mages again anytime soon. Samba offers her a tired smile, grateful for her confidence. He knows that while they've won this battle, the fight isn't over. The dark mages were only part of a larger threat, and their defeat here doesn't mean the end of the danger. The mentor steps forward, his face lined with both pride and relief. His eyes rest on Samba, the weight of their journey together reflected in his expression. Mentor, softly but serious. You did it, Samba. The balance of magic is safe because of you. But remember, this is just one battle. The forces we're up against are far-reaching, and this won't be the last time they try to seize power. Samba nods, understanding the gravity of his mentor's words. The artifact's power is immense, but it's also a beacon for those who seek to control it. He knows that they'll need to stay vigilant if they're going to protect the balance of magic in the long run. Samba, quietly but resolved. I know. We've won today, but there's more to come. Nari sheathes her blade, glancing between Samba and the mentor. Nari, smirking slightly. Well, let's hope the next fight doesn't involve ancient rituals and shadow magic. But hey, at least we're still standing. The group shares a brief moment of levity, but the weight of their mission lingers in the air. The threat of dark forces hasn't disappeared. It's merely retreated, waiting for the next opportunity to strike. As the sun begins to set, casting a golden light over the clearing, the group prepares to leave. Samba looks back at the crumbling stone structure, its once powerful runes now fading into the earth. This place, once a source of dark magic, is now just another forgotten ruin. But the memory of what happened here will stay with him. The mentor places a hand on Samba's shoulder as they begin their journey out of the forest. Mentor, encouraging. You've grown stronger, Samba, not just in power but in understanding. The artifact's magic is a tool, but it's your heart and your will that will guide you through the battles ahead. Samba feels the weight of the artifact at his side, its soft pulse a reminder of the responsibility he carries. He knows that the path ahead will be difficult, but with his allies by his side, he feels ready for whatever comes next. As they leave the clearing and the ancient forest behind, the group walks in silence, each lost in their own thoughts. The journey is far from over, but for now, they've taken a crucial step in protecting the balance of magic.